An arrogant, lethargic, and ignorant fool who is caught up in the worldly wealth does not see anything beyond this physical world and this life. And again he comes into my control. Sutra 7 begins. Now the Lord of Death is talking about a guru who imparts this wisdom and a disciple who comes to him. A guru is a speaker of this wisdom is amazing, which majority of people do not get to hear, and majority do not even understand it, even after hearing it. And the most excellent one amongst the excellence who seek this guru is also very amazing.
So, if you are only running after flesh, you need to know one secret.
I want to know, Guruji.
You want to know who is this?
This is Suruchi.
Suruchi. You know, there are two types of enlightened people on this planet. One like Krishna and one like Mahaveer. And both have given a very beautiful statement. And again, these statements have been copied from the Upanishad. Both have given this statement that Krishna has said that life is bliss, joy, celebration. And when Mahaveer was enlightened, he said something opposite. He was sitting like you sit on the Indian commode, Indian side commode, the way you sit in the Indian side commode. And when he got enlightened in the middle of the night at 12 midnight, he got enlightened. And the first words he said were exactly from the Upanishad. He said, Janma Dukkho, Jivan Dukkho, Jara Dukkho, Jivan Maran Dukkho, Jivan Dukkhani Sarvani, Aho Jiva. When he got enlightened, he could see millions and zillions of lives that he has lived. And he said, every time I was being born, I was pushed out of that small hole as a bird, as an insect, as an animal, as a human. That was so painful. Life was always full of trouble and painful. Old age was painful. Illness was painful. Death was painful. Life in totality was pain, full of sorrow. But still, what a fool you are, O life force, O Jiva. He did not say Atma, like your Shankaracharya said. He said, Aho Jiva. What a statement to make. Aho Jiva. You were still blinded and you kept on living and living and living. You did not think of escaping. You did not think of Shreya. You did not think of enlightenment. This is the secret. Mahavira said, or the Upanishad said, this life is full of sorrow. There is no happiness in it. In between, you have been given, like beggars are given, some change, little bit of happiness. So you hook on to life, you stick on to life, and you continue to living. You continue desiring more and more, more and more, and you are stuck. You are so beautiful. What do you want now? My husband does not listen to me. You are so spiritual. What do you want now? I'm not getting married. Are you sure you will be happy after your marriage? Right now, I'm unhappy. Life is unhappiness. You get married, you will be more unhappy. That is saying great Katho. Got it? So people, whenever you go towards prayer, you remind yourself that after every happiness, there is a sorrow, there is a price tag of sorrow behind it. You know, Krishna, I don't want to do injustice to Krishna also. If I am giving a brownie point to Mahaveer, who is anti-Veda, I don't want to even put down your Krishna over here. Because he is probably more enlightened than Mahaveer. The way he has put it, he has camouflaged it and put it. I feel it is the best mantra, best sutra given by Krishna to humanity. And coincidentally, it is the part of Bhagavad Gita. Anityam asukham lokam eva praptam bhajasami. What a beautiful statement. The statement of Mahaveer, Janma dukkho, Jara dukkho, Mrityu dukkho, Jivan dukkhani sarvani. It is nowhere to this statement of Krishna. Amazing, mind-boggling, statement of Krishna. Anityam asukham lokam iva praptyam bhajasami. It is such a beautiful verse. The first time I read it, I read the meaning. I went back and I read the Sanskrit shloka. And I read it once and I remembered it for whole life. Anityam asukham lokam eva praptyam bhajasami. What is the meaning of anityam?
Something which is not constant.
Irregular, undisciplined.
Irregular, which is temporary. What is asukham? Not giving happiness.
Dukh.
No, not dukh. Not giving happiness. Lokam, this creation. Iva praptyam, still get it, win over it, jump into it, play with it. Bhajasami, me is me. Bhajasa means keeping me in your mind, doing my bhajan. Being one with me, being engrossed with me. Anityam. Whenever, I just thought, why did he say this? In one breath, he's giving three beautiful messages. When sorrow comes, na dikti, you feel it is forever.
Joy Gurudev, do you wish to go beyond right and wrong? To a place which is above happiness and sadness? To a place called self-realization? Do you wish to follow your passion at any cost? Do you wish to attain patrata? Do you wish to control the mind of yours and others via hypnosis? If yes, then attain our Mahashri Vidya level 23 Uchisha Chandali course For the same, please contact our mentors and Vidya organization. Thank you. Jai Gurudev.
When sorrow comes, we all feel it is forever. When sorrow comes, no anityam. It is not forever. In one word, he has given one scripture. Mahaveer would have at least taken 20 to 30 sutras or mantras to describe this one word, anityam. If you contemplate tonight on this word, anityam, and you connect it with sorrow, you will be able to bloody write a book on it. Krishna, the genius, is giving you one scripture in one word, anityam. If you give me this word, anityam, as a title, I can bloody write a scripture of 5,000 pages on it. Anityam. And so you are stuck in this cycle of life and death. Because this life itself is sorrow, and you feel like sorrow is forever, this life is forever. So when you are deluded, when you are not enlightened, or when you are surrounded by sorrow, no anityam. This one word anityam will break your sleep, will wake you up that there is no sorrow. And even if it is temporary. It's going to get over. Your illusion, your stupidity, your bondage, your craziness, it has no beginning. It was always there. It has been there even before you were there as a germ or a bacteria. It is still there. But still, I tell you, what? 50? Anityam. What a genius Krishna is. And how stupid the followers of Krishna are. This is just the first word of a sutra. Just think of it, what Bhagavad Gita is. Anityam. Keep this word in your mind. But when you are happy, what happens? Fulfill. You feel, jaldi se kha lo, khalas ho jayega. Let me enjoy it very fast, it will get over. You know that it is temporary. You go to the beach, you look at the sea, and it happens to everyone. Everyone starts running. The ocean might dry. They all want to jump in the water. The ocean will dry up. You go for a swimming pool, you look at the swimming pool and you run like a small kid, 5-year-old kid. The swimming pool might dry. When you are in happiness, you don't feel it is permanent. You feel that it is going to get over. Soon 1 hour will get over and the lifeguard will come and whistle and say, come on, your time is over. Get out of the water. It is going to get, it's ice cream. It's going to melt. Correct, Babita? So you eat it fast. Babita came to India. And my wife made rotla for her. And I said, Babita, this is very good. Eat. This is very hard. My dadi used to eat. I said, no, eat. It is very hard. I said, you just eat. It will melt in your mouth. She put the rotla in her mouth and she was looking at me. I said, what happened, Babita? She said, it is not melting. I said, idiot, it is not ice cream. I said, just bite it and then it will turn into a powder. She put it in her mouth and she was waiting like a candy. It will dissolve. It will melt in her mouth. And she was waiting. I said, what happened? Chew. She said, it is not melting. I said, don't do this stupidity. Now you are not on Zoom. You are in front of me. I will slap you. Chew. Asukham. When happiness comes, you already know it is temporary. It is going to end fast. But what you don't know, that Krishna is telling you, that happiness is not happiness. Every happiness is followed by sorrow. There is a price tag of sorrow attached to each and every happiness. So when sorrow comes, you remember this word, anityam. But when happiness comes, you know that it is actually sorrow disguised as happiness, a sukham. What is he talking about? This creation, lokam. So what will you do? We'll all wear orange clothes like me and pulpit and we'll run it way to the mountain. Correct? No. We will become beggars, sadhus, bhikshus. No. No, Krishna is not in favor of that. He is not in favor of that like Mahaveer, like Buddha is. He says, come on, face it. This is the reality. I'm telling you, face it. Iva praptyam. Go and get it. Become a millionaire. Become a king. He's talking about Mahaveer. But don't forget that your ultimate goal is to get me and not this world. Bhajasami, keeping me in your mind, keeping enlightenment in your mind. That is the sutra. You know, we have been so lucky in India. There have been geniuses born over here. Not geniuses who found electricity or telephone. I count them as idiots. But geniuses like Krishna, like Mahaveer, like Buddha, like Lao Tzu, he was from India, like Mahakashyap, like Shwet Ketu, like Nachiket, like Yam, like Agastya, like Patanjali. You read their statement, even after coming at this stage of Bhairav, even when I read that, sometimes even my mouth opens up. How could someone write so beautiful? What state that person would have been when he gave this statement? What amazing frame of mind that person would have been in. Look at this, Krishna standing in the center of the battlefield of the World War. That was the First World War. Mahabharata was the First World War. Standing in the center of the battlefield is giving a statement like Anityam Vasukam Lokam Iva Praptyam Bhajasami. Man, salute to this genius. Not even Nachiketa, not anyone in this kind of situation, in this kind of stress, would have been able to give this kind of statement. This statement, I believe, is the best sutra, best mantra of Bhagavad Gita. Amazing. Mind-blowing. You agree?